green flag for the modifieds. Side by side out of turn number 2, Thurkettle with the advantage in the 5T machine. But Giannini tosses that gas pedal. And I thought maybe he was going to be able to get a run there, Tommy. I thought that was going to stick like no car we've ever seen before.
Yeah, you can see he picked up the throttle early, got a great run, but Thurkettle motored around on the front straightaway just like he did on the back straightaway just now. And with all that, Sam Jackson, the 29, working the outside.
So Jax in that 29, outside of Giannini, battle for second. Thurkettle holds the lead above him. Kyle Jax chases him down from 4th. Sloan rounds out the top 5. The best battle on track is the one for second, as Giannini holds that inside line, but Sam Jax with an advantage at the start-finish line.
Great side-by-side battle for the second spot. Sam Jax working that momentum. Oh, it's tied out of turn number 2.
And it is always tied out of turn number 2 at Kern County Raceway. Now, you saw Kyle Jax, the 41 machine, thought about making a move, but Travis Thurkettle with the lead and starting to build on it. Oh, we got trouble in turn number 4. The 7 machine of Moras goes around.
The field going left, right, trying to figure out a way around, Ray. And that'll be our first caution here in the Spears Manufacturing Modified Series, presented by Lucas Oil. Ray Moros in the 7 spins it out through turns number 3 and 4, and that'll put a pause on the action here from Kern County Raceway.
The Cox Petroleum Transport 60, lap number 14 restart after a spin by Ray Moras, and it is time to go back to the action.
Ooh, trouble there on the start. Stack up on the high side. Kyle Jax did not get going, and everybody having to do some evasive action to get through.
Good job by all the drivers to react there and be able to get on by. Sloan moving up to the 4th position. Thurkettle leads over Sam Jax. Giannini battle for the 4th position into turn number 1. Kyle Jax trying to rebound.
He's going to the inside. Yeah, lost some time on that restart, but he didn't lose too many positions. Still working that low side, but you can see where that outside momentum comes into play.
Yeah, if you can utilize it, but you never want to push too far, jump that line, because the next thing in your line's gonna be the wall. So that's what you got to do. Vossen just keeps it off of the wall in the number 10, just behind that battle. So again, these drivers holding on to it as a battle for second out of turn number 4 is starting to brew up.
Here comes the points leader coming into this race, Jaron Giannini. And the number 25 to the inside, will look to the inside, but Sam Jack saying, not today. But now Giannini back to the inside into 3, side by side, through turns number 3 and 4.
Door to door. Now, these aren't the kind of cars you want to trade paint in, but doesn't stop these drivers from trying from time to time. Good, clean racing here for the top, or inside of the top 3. They held on.
It's getting tight.
Very tight. They're making it tighter, too. That's the thing.
You got to love the thrill of these Spears Manufacturing Modifieds, right? Stock car racing, but with open wheels. Now, they do rub, they do touch, they do bang doors a little bit, but you don't want to do it too much. These are open, exposed wheels.
Yep. I don't think they remember that right now. They're still going at it for the second position here in the first third of this race.
Good side-by-side battle here.
And there it was, Giannini kind of making a statement into turn number 1, and he takes over the position, moves himself into the second spot, and sets his sights on the leader. But that's Thurkettle, a second and a half ahead of the field. Coming down the front straightaway, and that is a lot of smoke coming out of that car. We'll see how the leaders handle this, but caution's going to fly, because we don't want to find out. You see it once, you've seen it enough when sometimes fluid ends up on the racetrack. We're going to play it safe on this one and put the caution out. See what exactly is causing all this smoke for the number 59 machine of Anthony Barquette. Lap number 28 in the Cox Petroleum Transport 60. Spears Manufacturing Modifieds at Kern County Raceway. And Coffee and Barquette, their cars sit in the infield. We get ready for the restart. Travis Thurkettle in the 5, the leader.
Picture perfect Liona restart through turns number 1 and 2. No contact, no issues. But we are starting to see a battle from second on back.
And does it look like that's what it's going to be, a battle from second on back here tonight?
Yeah, Thurkettle fired off another great restart for that 5T machine. But Giannini, I felt like, give him about 10 laps. We saw it a little bit before the caution came out. That 25 was starting to inch up to the 5.
Yeah, we'll see what comes into play now that both are going to have clean traffic, because Giannini last restart had to get himself into the second position to even put himself into the position of closing on Thurkettle. Lap 42 restart. They checked the 41 machine. They gave him the thumbs up. Kyle Jack's good to continue. Travis Thurkettle looking to open up his lead once again.
Travis gets such a good restart.
Ooh, sorry. Kyle Jack's had a moment through the corner, and I thought that it wasn't going to end well. It did.
Battle for the lead through turns number 3 and 4. Giannini to the inside of Sam Jacks, and Giannini's going to lose a spot to that 29 machine.
Yeah, it's more of a battle for second, but I'm with you.
I'm sorry.
Trouble back straight away to Porrick, hard into the 04 machine, and they go up in the air in the inside wall, and the caution is going to fly. The 40 machine of Jerry Toporek got sideways out of turn number 2, tried to hold on to it. Once he locked it down, the 04 machine had nowhere to go. Those two locked wheels. The 04 climbed over the 40's front end, and when they went into the wall, it sent the 04 machine up with all 4 tires up in the air. Fire and safety crew over to the drivers. Again, it's Jerry Toporek in the number 40, the 04 of Riley Massey. As the restart here with 17 laps to go, and Thurkettle back to the lead.
Well, Giannini's going to try to get by the 19 to hold on to third. Well, holds on to third, he does, but now he's got to try to get back around that 29 up ahead Sam Jacks, because Sam has put it on here later in this race.
Sam Jacks in the 29, Jaron Giannini in the 25 machine. And Giannini to the inside into turn number 3, side-by-side action for the second spot. And Giannini is going to take second. Oh, trouble, turn number 1. Vossen gets turned, and it may have been off the nose of the 41. He was in the vicinity, and that would have been Kyle Jack. So, green flag back in the air, 12 laps to go. And we're shoving each other into turn number 1. Hold on, here comes Giannini for the lead.
Side by side out of turn number 2. And gets a little bit wiggly down the back straightaway. So the 25 settling in for second, maybe not. He's looking low to the inside of 4.
Gonna have to make quick work of this. Thurkettle has shown to be able to pull away the longer the run gets. Giannini has Thurkettle within his grasp. He has to act now. Next time by, it'll be 10 laps to go for the field.
That 5T machine opening up a good 10-car length lead over Jaron Giannini's 25.
And the 7 machine of Moras goes down another lap, gives plenty of room, and around goes Moras. He gave too much room and spun his car out in turn number 4.
And this could be the shootout for the victory.
Saturday night shootout. Here we go. Can Giannini do anything with Thurkettle on the restart? Thurkettle throws it into turn number 1, and he has the lead steadily as he has throughout this event. Not shaken, not stirred. He is coming out of turn number 4. White flag for Travis Thurkettle.
Single file through the pack. A little bit of battles there, trying to brew something up for 4th position. The 55 of Guevara now loses time out of turn number 2. Travis Thurkettle into turn number 3. The 5T domination all weekend long. He is your winner here tonight.
Now Travis Thurkettle wins in the modifieds here tonight. Cox Petroleum Transport 60, Kern County Raceway 7th annual.
Yeah, we've been working hard to try to win here the last couple of years, racing Jeremy, and it pushed us to really work on our program here, and we stumbled onto something. Actually, a crew chief in the West car last weekend at Irwindale, we learned something, and we kind of applied it to the car here, and it worked, so it's all good. I mean, my team, man, it's just all-stars. My dad making it out here for the weekend and in a lot of pain, but here to root us on. It's such a huge help. We'd always win when he's here. And my spotter, Shay, up there was one of the best in the game. His son, Nate, and, so, of course, my sweetheart, Kristen. This race car factory chassis is just phenomenal. It gets better and better like fine wine. And I got to thank High Point Racing, my West crew, and they help us out when we're short manned. And Kettle Coy, Advanced Shocks, Reeves Auto, couldn't do without them.